It's been a long time. T. Jones, I'm Josiah in the building, man. This is the Pipeline on DLWI Radio. What many cameras we got? We got 1, 2. We're going to have another one over here real soon, man. We back. It's been, 2 months?
Yeah, the light went off.
Damn, the light went off. Oh, man, the light. Now, it's been, how long has it been? It's been 2 months? Has it been 2 months?
About 2 months. 2 and some change.
2 and some change?
Yeah. Have you done the show? You've done one show back at the original home.
Not since here? Not since the tornado.
This the first one back.
This the first one back?
Wrapping
the
up
first
the year
one
in the
back.
decade, first one back.
This is the first one back. I'm trying to get live on Facebook, man.
You should like the lighting now.
Man, that's what we walked in. We brought our own lights and shit. We was like, oh, we didn't need them.
Well, the biggest complaint of the old one was, it had a relaxed setting.
Right.
Yeah, it was dark.
But it was,
So I told my dude, I said, man, run me 2. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I did this for y'all.
It looked good. And this looked further back, too, don't it?
Well, because you was in the old spot. Well, the other spot there was shorter. Remember?
Nah, but this wasn't this wide, though, was it?
Hey, they only rebuilt this part, not the bricks. Only thing they rebuilt. Oh, I know what you're probably thinking. That drop ceiling's missing. So there used to be a drop ceiling that came right here. Remember?
Was that it?
It was
Man, I just felt big in here.
It was the white drop ceiling. See, you can see where the old whatchamacallits were. But now there's no drop ceiling, so it's higher up.
Okay, well, shit, we back, man. We back in the new and improved building. It look nice. We doing a review. We calling this a year? We taking a year glimpse.
Year in, decade in.
We looking at the year, seeing how it was.
Yeah, man. Looking back at the year, looking back at the decade, man.
It was a year. It was a year, bro.
It's been it went by fast, but it's been a long one. You know what I mean?
It did go by fast. I think especially when you have kids, they make it go by fast.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you be looking up, you like, damn, it's 9 o'clock already.
No doubt.
And they still running in circles.
Nah.
Throw a little Hennessy on their lips and go. I don't do that for real, y'all. Y'all been on start calling CPS, man. So what we gonna do with y'all for y'all today, man, is which I'm sure y'all probably have looked or heard so many different year reviews. I can't say that. That's a tongue twister for me, bro.
Year end
review. Year in review.
Or year end wrap up. You know what I mean?
Year end wrap up. There we go. Year end wrap up. That's something I can say that a little bit better, man. Probably I can't. I don't know, man. But I'm gonna turn this phone off and start it back over. I still got the FUBU phone, but I ain't got the FUBU service no more, man. So y'all gotta But yeah, we both got our own list. If you anybody that is looking in live, once I get back to live, if you want to chip in, chime in. But the first one, I gotta go back to, because I think he's dominated the whole goddamn year, Mr. Trump. Government shutdown. That was the first big thing of the 2019 year.
Yeah, and that lasted about like a month.
The government shutdown?
Yeah.
I think it was a little bit longer than a month, didn't it?
Okay.
Because niggas was running out of money. People weren't getting paid, bro.
Yeah, I know some folks who work for the government. Luckily, they had the budget to keep getting paid during that time. But you have some people,
they lost homes.
It was like, hey, we'll catch you when we got it. Hey, not
all
all your bills are going to say, all right, let me know when you got it.
Hey, boy, flying around that time, if you was moving something, you was on point. You can make some money because TSA wasn't changing. They wasn't checking nothing.
They ain't giving. Damn.
Go through, because they still have to work.
Right.
What they call it was something, I forgot what the emergency thing. Furlough. Okay,
on furlough. So you're not getting paid, but you still got your job.
Hey, just go. Go. That's how exactly. I know, because I flew around.
On the flip side, don't give them no attitude. They'll fuck you up, dog. Because they already mad. Feel me? If they already mad, like, all right, I got to come to work, but I'm not getting paid. You gonna give me some attitude?
What is this? You gonna have an asshole that be like, he got a bomb? Tackle his ass.
Yeah.
That had to be hard. I couldn't imagine being in that spot.
I couldn't do it, man.
I couldn't imagine being in that spot, man. And the audacity of a person, which, I mean, like I said, if you are aware, we living in a corporation anyway. So to be living in a corporation ran by people that are business owners,
right?
You know, business, they control businesses, and not just one, but they control a lot of business that's done in the United States. They're not worried about no money. They ain't worried about no damn government shutdown. They still getting paid,
right?
You know what I mean? Like the whole impeachment thing is in trying to see Trump records is about. You know what I mean? Like what you doing on the table?
Right.
What type of deals you making?
Right.
So
you know what I think that really looks like. I mean, mainly it's because they don't like him, but it's like, what were you doing that you didn't cut us in?
You think that's what it is? They don't like being. Yeah, they definitely don't like. They want their money, don't they? They want their money, don't they? Robert Mueller investigation, which died.
Nonsense.
Which died. That's like Watergate. Checking into Watergate.
I mean, at least Watergate got Nixon to drop out and not to no longer be president. So they kind of got something out of that. This Mueller investigation. I forget the other guy's name from the FBI who testified.
Roger Stone.
No. Roger Stone. He worked for Trump.
But didn't he get fired?
Nah, he's in jail.
Okay, but yeah, that's
he's in jail. Shit. But he'll get pardoned. You know what I'm saying? Trump will take care of him. Come on, you got to. But I forget the other guy's name. Whatever his name was, man. It don't go nowhere, dog.
Nah, it never does, bro. I mean, that's
this whole impeachment, all that, man. It's an act, dog. It's like all this gonna do is gonna make his supporters go even harder for him. That's it.
Facts.
That's it. And whoever get that, and before we don't need to get too far ahead, but whoever gets that Democrat nomination, it's gonna be the same thing. It's just like how Hillary got it, where people wanted Bernie. So the people who supported Bernie was like, all right, we don't like Trump, but we don't like you either, so we just gonna stay at home. Feel me? So nobody on the other side is going up against Trump. Bro, I don't see him not getting reelected.
Bro, no. But on the same token, why would you even consider this motherfucker?
Who?
Hillary. Why would you even consider Hillary, bro?
Familiarity goes a long way.
Because her husband got a nigga?
Because familiarity goes a long way. People love Clinton.
So right? you forget about everything she said.
Of course.
Super predators.
Because his name, super predators in her eyes. His name is super familiar. So her being his wife is like, oh, we know you. We're comfortable with you. This new guy, I don't know. That's why Joe Biden is leaving. You
think she walked in and seen Monica was like, oh, close the door. You think she walked in and was like, oh, Monica, I'm sorry. Do your thing, girl.
Come on, man. She knew that. She knew her husband.
She knew what was going on.
Her husband?
You had to.
Come on now. Come on.
Clemson football won. You think they gonna win this year?
I don't know, man. I'm not even gonna hold you. I haven't been following it like that.
I just want LSU to win.
Thank you.
I want LSU to win.
Thank you.
I'm an LSU fan after Texas though.
That's fair.
After Texas though.
That's fair. That's like me saying I support the Cowboys after the Saints.
I feel that.
Feel me?
No. I would like to see Clemson, LSU to win, but the story about Clemson wasn't the big thing. It was Trump giving these niggas a big ass Big Mac party, bro.
Hey, government was shut down, so they was like, all right, how can we treat them without it looking crazy to them? Like, all right, we can't get this big feast because the government shut down. We don't want to look like we spending all this money. Get them some McDonald's, man. Get some Chick-fil-A. I'm sure they like that.
Hey, that's a slap in the face, is it not?
Hey, man, look, you can slap the face of anybody that's willing to go meet with that fool.
Man, look. How many of the Warriors went? Or did they go at all?
No,
not Warriors. Warriors went, but Toronto. How many of the Raptors went?
I don't know if anybody went. I don't remember seeing anybody from Toronto that went to go meet with.
Or would they go see Canada's president? That's a good question. And I'm high, but that's not even a high question. That's a real question right now, bro.
It's a U.S. league. Would they meet with the president of the U.S. or their own prime minister? That's a good ass question.
That's a good question, bro.
I never thought about that.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
That is a great question, bro.
Wow.
And they probably look at you like, is he out? Nah. I'm out.
Hey, man.
But that's not a good hot question. That is a real question right now, right?
Yeah. But shout out to the Raptors, man. They did it that one time. I don't think they'll do it again, but.
Man, I know DeMar mad as shit. Bro, I know DeMar is mad, bro. I'll be like, bro, say we can all catch that fade today, bro. Especially Larry. Larry, bro, is trash to me, dog. I'm tired of Kyle Lowry, bro.
Hey, man.
And they play better with Van Vliet.
Yeah. That boy's a fool with it.
Van Vliet?
Yes.
Van Vliet's nice, bro.
Yes.
Van Vliet is nice, bro. We had so in the Pats won again. I don't think they're gonna win this year.
I don't see it happening this year. I'd be surprised.
But the big story with them was not with the NFL. I guess this year was the Saints controversy. The pass interference, and they got the new chains, but still the chains still ain't did shit. That's some, bruh. Like, what's the point? It's kind of like with the new challenge in the NBA. Like, they ain't overturning. Like, refs got too much pride, especially after Donahue. We ain't cheating.
Right.
After Donahue admitted, like, that's some shit nobody ever expected, was to admit that the Mavericks got cheated. Bruh. They should. Don't you think they should have the 06 ring now for that?
Who they playing 06?
The Heat, bro. When they got all them phantom calls, bro.
Yeah, man.
DJ Most Pressure, what's up?
I always feel like this at some level, somebody can be compromised, man. You know, it's like a referee.
Pat,
they don't work for a specific team. They work for the league.
Facts.
So if I'm a referee and I'm a fan of Miami, or I'm from Miami, or I got family that's like, all right, we want to see them.
Let me ask you this: would you do what Donahue did? Would you do what Donahue did? Because that's some and shout out to everybody that just tuned in on Instagram. I tried to go Facebook Live, but we're Instagram Live. This is the Pipeline DFWI Radio. We're doing a year in review show, man. So we just you said
it right that time.
I said it right that time. I was fucking up before y'all. Like when we posted before, I was messing up. But like Uncut Gems. Have you seen that movie yet?
No, not yet.
I want to go see that.
I haven't seen it yet. I want.
But would you ever participate in anything like that? Pockets low. Like, you know what? I need that big payday, bro.
So bring me back. What exactly did he do?
Who? Donahue?
Yeah.
I mean, he I'm sure he cheated for money. I hope he wasn't just cheating just to cheat. Like fantasy wasn't live right then, so you know what I mean. Like I hope he wasn't cheating just to cheat.
Yeah, man. If I'm a referee, and I know that I could ignore a call here, maybe make a call here, and the Saints would probably get the Super Bowl. I don't know, man. I might do it. I might do it. I ain't gonna,
anything to get them bags from over y'all head, man. Y'all, bro. That's my.
We ain't had the bags in a while,
but that's
man.
my thing about y'all Saints fans, bro. Y'all act like y'all. It wasn't. Was it 10 years ago y'all had bags over y'all head?
No, not 10 years ago.
But it wasn't.
It was probably, well, in real life, the bags was in the 90s. You know what I'm saying?
It was in the 90s. It was in the early 2000s.
The bags
bro.
was in the 90s, but the name, the Aints was still living like through the early 2000s. It was like, man, we just here. We just here, man.
When did Drew Brees go to the Saints?
Drew Brees came to the Saints in 2006.
So it was pre 2006. Y'all had them hoes in your man. It's just barely over 20 years since
Hey, listen, those bags are not part of this decade that we wrapping up, so we kind of need to leave that back there. You feel me?
Y'all better than us, so shit, it's all good.
Been that.
So we had the year of challenges. What was the dumbest challenge? What was the dumbest challenge, bro? There was some bad challenges out there.
I seen a raw chicken challenge.
Niggas eating raw chicken?
Fam.
Y'all out there eating raw chicken, bro?
I seen a raw chicken.
Y'all out there eating raw chicken? I'm talking to both cameras. Y'all out there eating raw chicken, bro?
You did it. I seen, obviously we seen the Bird Box challenge.
The Bird Box, that was some dumb ass. You wasn't even
Tide Pod challenge. When they was eating Tide Pods.
How many deaths came from that shit, bro?
Listen,
how many deaths came from the raw chicken challenge? Chicken already cloned.
Listen, man. Shit. That gets into Darwinism.
We not even gonna go
that gets into Darwinism. It's like, if you willing to do this on purpose and you die from it, you had to go.
Your stupidity wasn't needed on there, right?
The only person I'd probably feel bad for would be like a child who's just like, oh, I don't know any better. You know what I'm saying? And that's a little bit of sadness. But if you're an adult And you like, yeah, I want to do the Tide Pod challenge.
Hey,
nah.
No. You know which I don't know if it was a challenge, but they made it seem like with the power of media that blackface challenge. These white motherfuckers was out there painting their face black like it was just a thing to goddamn do. Like, work. You know what? It ain't been enough. I ain't gonna go there. We're not gonna be politically correct. We gonna go to the next one. What you got?
Let me see. Let's see. Before we get to the hot ones, man, let's get some of these other ones out the way. What felt like a challenge but wasn't a challenge, but just a sign of just sadness of humanity.
Ooh, niggas killing themselves?
Popeyes.
Oh, man.
Chicken.
Oh,
sandwich.
Man. Yeah, y'all did that. How many of y'all had Popeyes chicken?
Now, I did. I had it once. Time.
So you succumb. How long did you sit in the line for it?
I was in line for probably like something normal. I was in line for like 10 minutes. There was nobody ahead of me, nobody behind me. It was on it was the first go round though. So I went to one and I got it like, they probably had like 2 people in the Popeyes. So they was just slow.
It was something wrong.
I don't know. You know what? I think I got it.
You must have went like early.
I think I went early.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, your stomach was messed up the rest of that day. I know it was.
Nah, man, I was straight.
Shit.
I was straight. And it's a good sandwich, man, but
was it worth the hoopla?
Hell no.
Hey, you know who predicted this? They wrote a story about. I don't even know if it's prediction. I think everything is planned. That's just me, conspiracy theory, if you want to call it. Boondock said this shit. Here we told you niggas, man.
Shout out to Aaron Magruder, man.
Shout out to Pops, man.
You a legend. Rest in peace, Pops, man.
Rest in peace, Pops, man. But did they not do an episode with the chicken? Did they not do the episode with the chicken? They remember that episode?
I think they did do one with chicken.
Yeah, bro.
I think they did do one with chicken, man.
Like, now food is a drug. It can either be a drug or it can be energy for you. Mm-hmm. It can be life for you at the end of the day. And boy, we seen the drug come out, boy. And then we act like for you to destroy. Like I literally saw videos of people destroying their own vehicle.
Yeah.
To get a chicken sandwich, fam. I ain't never had no that made me destroy my own car, fam.
Word.
My own car, and I'm gonna put. And if you talking about a Popeyes chicken sandwich and some goop, I'm gonna put that way up there.
Right.
Plus, I don't eat meat, but you know what I mean.
Dog. You had homeboy who cut in line in DC. They got in a fight, got stabbed, he died.
Over a chicken sandwich, man?
Hey, man, that's the root cause right there.
Over a chicken sandwich?
Nonsense, yo. Nonsense. But,
damn, bro.
You know.
That's crazy. Robert Kraft. Robert Kraft got caught getting a happy ending. Robert Kraft got caught getting a happy ending. If you were Robert Kraft, you wouldn't even got caught getting a happy ending, bro. I think they busted him. You know what?
You know what? What it was? It was a stakeout for the bathhouse, massage parlor, whatever, because they were being suspected of sex trafficking.
Right, but how many stakeouts they have?
They hit a lick.
That's
on
what
that
I'm saying.
One,
it wasn't about that they was doing a stakeout. They probably have been doing stakeout for some weeks already. They could bust him at any time. I bet it was on some shit like, fam. That's Robert Kraft, bro. Hey, we getting them today, dog. That had to been the conversation, dog. Because I know if I'd have been like, bruh, that's Robert Kraft, dog. Hey, we finna go get this.
They couldn't have been Pats fans, though.
Even if it was a Pat fan, bro.
Nah, because listen, I ain't gonna hold you.
That makes careers, bro.
That
bus makes your career.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know, because, I mean, what did it really do? That story came and went. It came and went, but he came in
that small town.
He came and went
in that small town, bro. You like, ain't you the fella who busted Robert Kraft? Yeah.
I think if something would have came out of it,
who now knows? Who's to say Robert Kraft didn't pay nobody? Make that go away. He had to
of
pay
course,
something.
Of course, man. Of course. Sports.
Money, bro.
Man,
money
sports is powerful, bro.
Boy.
Sports is powerful. It'll.
That ain't got nothing to do with no sports.
No, I'm saying like
So
sports
Aaron
because
Hernandez was still cold when he was killing niggas and he went to jail.
that's different. I think was knocking niggas off. So.
And that was his first time, bro.
Nah, I think it's
I tell you how
a
powerful
serial
sports
killer.
is. He did it in Florida, bro. He did it in Florida, and they said, "You too cold, dog. We gonna let you go ahead and make it."
Everything goes in Florida. Shout out to Florida. Y'all stay that shit. Yo,
That's
everything
what I'm saying,
goes
bro.
in Florida,
Bro.
Man, there's a GIF. It's one of my favorites. Just a sidebar.
In Florida?
Nah, yeah, Bugs Bunny. He cutting off the state of Florida.
Oh, nah.
Oh man, that's
Nah,
just
for
wild.
real, bro. Like, it can't be about sports. It's about money. Because if it was about, it's okay. It's sports and money. But
Yeah.
Aaron Hernandez, bro. He been shooting niggas since Florida, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe before then. We don't know what happened
You
with
never
high
know
school.
how many bodies he got. You never know.
And they finally was just like, look, this is too much, Aaron. We got you a pass on the 2 in Florida. But if you going to do it here in New England, too, we got to bust you, buddy.
Right.
Or maybe because it was in New England.
Maybe. You know, Boston is not exactly the most friendly to
I don't know
color
why
folk.
y'all staying up there, man. Y'all seen what happened with the Boston Tea Party. Y'all gotta get y'all ass up out of there, dog. Look, man, this is not the place for y'all to be today, dog.
Hey man, but look, staying on money
Oh, shit.
and power and fame and even with sports. The college bribery, man, with the celebrities and you know,
With the
my
the
daughter's
parents.
not that smart, man, but you know what? I got this $100,000 for you.
Okay. No. And then spend 11 days in jail.
Hey man,
11 days, bro.
11 days.
Bro, somebody been in jail. I seen a report. Somebody been in jail for 30 plus years for stealing $6.
You know what? I'm gonna say this, right? Whenever I see those kind of reports come up, be like, oh, this person did this and got 2 months. This person did the same thing and got 500 years.
It's color. We know it's color.
I'll say that's valid, right? But every single one of those that I've read a little bit more, and not just lit the meme, send me somewhere.
Because it was probably like the
Be
third
like,
strike or
man,
some
this
shit.
nigga was on his third
Yeah,
strike.
it was his third strike.
He stole a pack of chicken, but he had like 6 birds in the
Okay,
trunk.
but that's what I'm saying.
You know
okay,
what I mean?
but,
It's-
but even
But
when,
it is valid. It is valid because
but
you
it
got
was a
people
sense
that do some crazy shit and will get like 2 months in some, you know what I'm saying, some house arrest.
But going even further in, if you're really looking in depth on that, it's not even about the. Okay, that's your third strike, but you get caught stealing a pack of chicken or $6. Nigga, that tells me a bigger story that you can't find. You ain't got no money.
Oh yeah.
It's a reason why you
yeah.
doing it. Like what Pac say? Well, Pac said that in an interview a long time ago. He was like, if you got a group of people that's hungry and they see they sitting outside that window and they singing a song, can we get some food? And then a week later they like, we want some food. And then that week by that and they go to
Give
a
me some
chat
food
and
over
they
there,
busting
gotta
through
do
that
it.
motherfucker. And we taking it. That's real shit, bro.
Yeah, that was real, man. That was real.
And
That
it's
was
literally
real.
cases like that, bro. Like you go to these different cities.
Dude, desperation is
Yeah,
real.
bro, it's real.
Desperation is real, man. That's why you have a lot of places now that are moving towards getting rid of cash bond. It's like, look, we're not going to keep you in jail just because you can't pay to
You
get
can't
out
pay.
of jail.
That's just stupid,
Now
bro.
we're going, you're going to have this court date, and if you don't abide by this court date, then we're going to have to lock you up for skipping court. But we're not going to just hold you in jail for, you don't have $500 available to you because you living in poverty.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
crazy, bro.
Bro, like I've heard of people spending years, multiple years in jail waiting on going to court.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's like Khalif Browder up in New York. He was in Rikers. He was in Rikers for I think like a year, maybe 2 years.
That's the one who killed himself?
Yeah, man.
Was it over money? I never.
He got accused of stealing a backpack. Maybe there was an assault with it, but he was accused of it, right? He maintained his innocence. He went to court. He went to court. They like, well, here's your bond. He didn't have it, something like that. So they like, well, you got to go to Rikers Island till you go to court. He was in there for mad long, yo. He was in there for crazy long.
Killers.
In there with killers. Got beat up, all kinds of shit in jail. Got mental.
Yeah, he
you
fucked
know what I'm
up
saying?
now.
It's like
He a
torture.
caged animal now.
Yeah, man. Couldn't handle it. Whatever happened in there, and I'm sure there's a lot. I never watched the documentary they put out about it. I was at a point like I don't feel like seeing that right now.
Yeah, facts, bro.
But
like the documentary with the kids who got accused of rape.
When they see us.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
yeah.
It was hard for me to watch that.
Yeah, man.
Moving on. Jussie. My man Jussie Smollett.
Speaking of cases.
My man Jussie Smollett faked his own hate crime.
Word to Dave Chappelle, Juicy Smollett is what we call him now.
Bro.
Juicy.
Bro, to even the fact, I don't know. Look, I'm not here to say if it was real, if it was not real. Jesse, whatever the hell your name
That
is.
shit was shaky from the jump, man.
The fact that it even comes out that you may be lying is an issue.
Fam, did you see the police video?
Nah, I didn't, bro.
Oh, they went to his apartment. They went to his apartment, right? And this nigga's walking around with the noose still on his neck. Like, look, man, this is what they did to me. Come on, son. Word to Ed Lover. Come on, son.
Hey, man, the stupidity, bro. Like, everybody that's famous ain't smart, man. That's some dumb shit, dog. I don't care what nobody say. You do some shit like that, you're forever category. You can't come back from that. You're dumb. Yeah, I'm just saying that. Look, call me what you want. Call me judgmental. You're dumb. I'm sorry. Give me another one, man. Give me another one.
Let's stick with people going to jail, man, and things being shaky. I ain't gonna use the phrase your boy Epstein.
Epstein. Oh
Epstein.
man, then they killed.
Y'all know Epstein ain't dead. Don't do it to yourself.
He ain't dead.
Nah, that's a one. He's
You
a
don't
one.
think he dead?
He's part of the 1%, bro. You really think that man is dead?
He knew a lot.
Hey, the night that he hung himself, the cameras malfunctioned. Really? They just so happened to malfunction.
Cameras malfunctioned. Security guards weren't there.
Come on,
Then
Tree
it
Top.
said, and then
I look at it like this,
but you know
man.
what?
I don't put it above the whole fake this death to get away from it. I'm not gonna say you just wrong.
And
I
he had
won't. I
help.
won't say that.
And he had help from his cohort.
But I for
I'm
damn
sure.
sure will say that he didn't kill himself.
That's the easiest way to make everybody happy and to get this shit to go under the rug.
You ever heard of DUMS?
DUMS?
Deep underground military bases.
Oh yeah.
He stashed away. He chilling right now. Believe that.
Who else down there?
Man, that's another 2-hour show, bro.
Who else down there? After down there populating like a motherfucker.
Adolf Hitler down there.
Hey, bro, Pac, I done told you stop fucking these motherfuckers.
You ain't telling no lie.
Now, Tiger finally won again.
Tiger.
Drug test that nigga. I wonder if he got drug tested after that.
It probably did.
Probably did. Because they don't want him to beat, was it Jack Nicholas?
It was more than that. It was Jack Nicklaus.
there's
They
one
didn't want him
record
to
they
beat
don't
the young
Yeah,
phenom.
I think Nicholas Nicholson is who has
They
whatever
don't
the
want him to
record
beat that
is.
record.
He got how many more? Did he get 2 or 3?
I think 1 or 2.
He close.
1 to tied, I think 1 to pass. And they don't want that. Them folks don't want that.
They gonna put another snow on him.
Nah, they're gonna put another his wife beat the
That's what I'm
car
saying. They gonna put another
AKA
snow on
them
him.
folks came, yeah.
They gonna put another snow on him.
Yep.
Tiger. Did you think this was gonna go
Yeah,
down?
yeah. If y'all believe that story about his wife, yeah, okay.
Nah. Hey man. Best movie of the year. What was our best movie of the year?
Movie. Damn, I don't.
You gotta throw Avengers in there because of it touched all the young people, young kids in us.
Right.
But then I got.
I liked Infinity War more than Endgame though.
Did you?
Hell yeah, way better.
Even that last
Way-
fight.
Way better.
That fight was.
It was cool, man. I liked it. It was cool, but
And then it was time for Iron Man ass to go.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm more into Netflix and stuff though. I've been watching these series, and I got The Godfather of Harlem.
Yeah.
I
Forrest
haven't watched that
Whitaker.
one yet.
He plays Bumpy Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
bro. That's incredible, man. That's good TV. And then I just watched what's the movie, The Irishman.
Yeah, that was good.
Man, I was
And a lot
starting
of
to watch it.
A
And I
lot
said
of people
3
been talking
hours.
crazy about The
You know why?
Irishman.
Because it's not a whole bunch. It's not your typical mob movie with all the type of killing. It's a true story about Jimmy Hoffa. And that's the kind of stuff that intrigues me. So I enjoyed every minute of it.
Yeah.
It was like 3 hours.
Dude, 3 hours.
They want to see the all the
great.
beheading and all that.
Yeah.
That's not what that movie's about,
Right.
though, man.
You know what was
painted
slick?
a few houses, though.
What was, of course, what was slick about that, what you mentioned, is like they would show somebody, do a freeze frame. In 1978, he was shot 19 times outside the courthouse,
dope,
but they didn't show it. You know what I'm saying? They
Like,
kept
let
it
it
from
play on your
having the
mind. Let it play on
egregious
your
violence.
To
They
me,
just
it's
look.
just the.
This person's not important to the story.
Yeah.
He's gonna die in 20 years from this
Exactly.
point. Let's move on.
I just love.
You know what I mean?
I'm a mafia movie aficionado. I love it, but they were saying it was kind of boring and long. Man, I love it though. Me myself.
Me,
Great.
I have to say, I love Joker. Really did. I love Joker the movie. But my favorite movie, surprisingly, was Dolomite.
I still haven't
I
seen
had
it.
a lot of people complain about that. Said it was
I
just
haven't
aight.
seen it.
They said Eddie was too Eddie. Like he couldn't really get out of his Eddie way. And
I don't
know what I
know.
th-
Like to not know much about Dolomite and Rudy Ray. Like it was a good movie. It was inspirational as shit.
That's what I hear. You know what I think that is, though, is that you have people that are so excited to see Eddie that no matter how great he does, they can't help but see Eddie. You know what I mean? Because that's like when Jim Carrey played Andy Kaufman.
yeah,
You have people that said it's like he was too much of being Andy Kaufman. I'm like, it's a biopic. What you mean?
Right.
That's like saying Jamie Foxx was too much like Ray Charles.
man, he killed that role. When I say he killed that role,
Yeah.
he killed that role. Yeah. So yeah, Irishman was one of my favorites this year. Godfather of Harlem was really a good one. It's good stuff, man. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna admit something on camera. I don't care. I just started, and I know I'm about 7-8 years late. Man, I just started watching the show called Breaking Bad, bro. Now I know I'm late.
Breaking Bad's good.
I know I'm late.
Yeah.
I know I'm late,
Nah, it's all good.
bro. Let me tell you something. I have never binge watched something like that in my whole life. Yo,
Yeah.
that shit is so addictive.
How
Bro.
far have you got?
It is.
I'm at the last season, and I just got to the part to where they just killed Mike.
Okay.
And I love Mike. Mike was my favorite character because he was no nonsense. You know that. You remember that was your boy's shooter.
Yeah.
So they just killed my Walt. Just shot Mike. So I'm at that part now. So the new one was when he got home. Oh, what's his name? His brother-in-law, the FBI agent, just found the book. Just found the book on the toilet.
Gotcha.
So that's where I'm at right now. So I paused it because I was like, I'm gonna
It's
say
a
this
good.
for Sunday.
That's a very good show.
My brother kept saying, "You slipping, bro. You slipping. You slipping. You slipping." I see what he meant.
You know what was kind of slept on? That's from that same universe. Better Call Saul. They did a show about.
And they did
Saul.
El Camino.
I never
but
watched-
my
I
dude-
still haven't seen
my
El
dude
Camino
said-
I haven't watched
yet.
El Camino.
Okay, my dude said El Camino wasn't that good, but
Okay.
the Better Call Saul, that's the attorney, right?
Yeah.
Is it just as good?
I'm not gonna say just as good because Breaking Bad is
But
so
is it good,
amazing.
though?
Oh yeah.
Better Call. Okay, I'm gonna
yeah,
watch it. Then.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm gonna
It's
watch
good.
it. I'm gonna watch
It's
it
good.
because it's just like after it goes off, I'm gonna be hungering for some more of what that was, though.
Now, it's not gonna start with him being Saul Goodman.
Okay.
It leads up
shows
to
you the
him.
build
Yeah,
up to how he became,
you're gonna
okay.
have probably like 2 whole seasons before you even see that name. It's build up,
Okay.
backstory. It's
Okay.
dope.
But if you
I
say
like
it's
it.
good, then I'm in.
Just like give me something else.
Let me see. What would you say was your favorite album of the year?
Ooh, I love Treetop's his answers, man, because that dude is deep.
What would you say is your favorite album of the year? Let's say this. What would you say is your favorite rap album of the year? And then just overall, if it's
I'm
different.
gonna say this. I got away from albums because of where we're at now.
Yeah.
Everything is
Singles.
playlists. Everything is singles. But the dopest album that I actually listened to, shout out to Classic Music from Dallas, bro. His Burning Bridges album, bro, is fucking dope, dog.
Is it really?
Okay.
That shit is dope, dog. Like there's not no knock on anything. Oh, I take that back. His J-Rock album. J-Rock shit was nice.
J-Rock
Was
was
it?
fire.
J-Rock shit was
J-Rock was
nice.
fire.
Okay.
Like I'm still listening to it. It is worth it. That's my cut. But I would say I discovered a lot of new artists this year. You know what I mean? But which helped me in my evolution as well too. What about you?
rap album of this year, honestly, I gotta give it to Jim Jones, El Capo.
People kept saying that album was so
Fire.
I kept hearing my son
Fire.
and all his friends were like, "Pops, Jim
The
Jones album,
most
fool."
well-rounded
Rapping
rap
everything.
album
Yeah.
of this year.
Ain't that crazy to hear, bro?
I've listened to
Jim
it. I
Jones.
wasn't just impressed.
Dog.
What?
I wasn't, bro.
A lot.
I think it's
of people
because of
like
the
it.
production. I've never been a fan.
Was
like,
he? Did he go back to the Heat Makers or not?
Yeah, they did the whole album.
Okay. So
They
he
did
didn't
the
lose
whole
the
album.
sound.
Well, he did the whole. For some reason, it's Heat Makers, but it's one guy. But he did the whole album.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it's
Is it-
15 years ago,
do you-
as a Dipset
Are
fan, if
gi-
you would
are
have told me
giving him
that Jim
are
Jones,
you giving him that credit because from where he was to where he is, or you just like the body?
no,
of
just
work?
quality of the
Okay.
work. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
the songs
'Cause-
are good.
Yeah, because like, dog, if you
I
would
think
have,
his
if you,
metaphors and shit. I think his whole cadence and metaphors have definitely gotten better.
oh, of course, he's the most improved.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, because I mean, look, if you would have told me 15 years ago Jim Jones would be the best member out of Dips, I'd be like, nah,
Right, because
nah.
boy,
He's good for a
Cam-
verse here and there.
Cam just jumped
but-
off the building.
Goodness
Yeah,
gracious.
yeah. Dog, Jim is the best member of Dipset.
So
Best
let me
albums,
come
all
up the
that.
back road with my best album of the year. Bandana, Freddie Gibbs.
Oh,
I'm
man.
with you.
Let me tell you something.
I'm with
man.
you. I'm
Mad
with
Lib
you.
is a fool.
Genius.
He's a fucking fool,
Genius.
man. Bandana is solid from start to end. He got a song on there called Giannis with Anderson .Paak. Ain't no words for it, bro. Bandana, bro. Hands down, bro. Freddie Gibbs is a monster, man.
Of course.
I'll go back and listen to it. I'm not a big Freddie Gibbs fan, man.
You know, hey, man. And then he had Pinata before that. That was a classic. So him and Mad Lib are on to something, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I've been a Gibbs fan for the last 6-7 years, though. So
Okay.
Yeah, man. Best thing that happened to Gibbs was getting away from Jeezy.
thank you. Jeezy didn't
Best
know what to
thing
do
to
with him, no way. Hence
Oh.
the reason why they never dropped no project.
Most artists they get an imprint because they know they could get a check from a major,
Right.
but they're not built to really
Nah.
lead a label.
They ain't have the versatility to be on that.
Right.
Freddie Gibbs is not built to be on a major, though.
Yeah,
Right.
You gotta have that
It's like,
versatility.
it's like him and Currency and them. They release too much content, and the labels move too damn slow.
Well, it's that too, but I think it still goes to the versatility.
Yeah,
You talking about a label? You have to be. Labels
This is what
expect
you
you to
are.
have longevity.
we need you to be this.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't switch it. Just be this. And it's
Wait,
like-
I mean, also like the most like they're gonna always have their consistent fans, but will they ever be? Will they ever be a Drake? Will they ever be hell Meek Mill? Because Meek Mill slowly starting to go into the singing, rap and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Will you ever have that versatility? You know what I mean? And I don't see Gibbs having that. His voice doesn't fit that for one.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's-
Currency,
and it's
currency's
not-
currency.
And that's not for everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're gonna get that
'Cause
same monotonous
if
tone.
if I hear Benny the Butcher try to hold a note, I'm like, nah.
Or Trey the Truth.
yeah.
Nigga, I'd be mad.
Hey.
Trey don't do that shit.
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
only
that's
listen to so
zero.
much-
Liz
I can
Zero
only
handle
listen
the
to so
second.
much Trade the Truth, and then I gotta keep pushing. That low tone.
I
just-
can't do it.
I just be like, okay, that's enough. And it's no disrespect. To
No,
him.
no disrespect at
But,
all.
You know,
Everybody tones just hit everybody differently.
You know what else is album of the year? Jesus is King.
Production wise,
I keep hearing that album is
Listen,
fire.
Production-wise?
listen.
the production is silly.
Fuck that album.
Oh,
Look, the production is silly.
Man, no, the best take that I heard about that album, I ain't even gonna act like it's mine. It came from Charlamagne. But I felt the same way. The worst thing about Kanye's album is Kanye.
damn.
But the production,
The production
yeah,
was
it's tight.
It's gonna be
crazy.
fire because you got Mike Dean in the cut. Yay, they make a good team. Jesus is King 2 coming out. Dre's behind this one now. They showed him in the studio already working on it.
We'll see if that comes out.
But
man.
we're gonna see how that plays out. You'll see Dre and he'll do like a intro, and that'd be it, or a skit. So we'll see. But
I don't know how much I'm looking forward to Dre and Kanye.
you know what?
That's a weird combination.
No, but that ship sailed though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should do that back when the graduation days.
Facts.
I think
because-
the best thing you could get out of a collaboration of really anybody and Dr. Dre right now would be, remember Jay-Z Kingdom Come?
Yeah.
Dre is all over that album.
Yeah.
Not production, but he mixed it. So it
It
sounds
sounds
beautiful.
incredible. Yes.
A Kanye album mixed by Dre,
It's
the sound.
well,
Great.
pre-clone. Kanye album mixed by Dre. You see what I'm saying?
If he allows it to do him himself, because you know Kanye is notorious for letting a lot of people touch his projects mixing wise.
Right.
Collaborations that you wish would have happened that never materialized.
In this year, or just period?
Just period, because I got one.
Nas and AZ album.
Okay, I agree.
Nas and DJ Premier album.
Mine was the Commission album. Y'all remember the Commission?
Yeah, never got
Wayne
to
and Jay-Z.
The Commission.
Okay.
The
Ooh,
Commission
I
would
wanted
have
to see
been
that.
That'd
beautiful.
have been Biggie, Charlie Baltimore, and Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said,
Wayne and Jay-Z.
yeah, these are some collab. I wanted to hear the Dre and Rakim album. It was supposed to be called Oh My God, but that never happened. These are collabs that almost like fights that we want to see.
Yeah.
Wayne and Joel's.
They had Face
That
Off,
wasn't real,
but
though.
that was mixtape.
Yeah, that wasn't real. I wanted to hear an
And
album.
imagine some Dr. Dre behind that, some Primo. Like, I wish I could just put together a group and pick the producers. You know what I'm talking about?
That would be one I would love to see Manny on.
Give him some shine.
Because Joel's has this. That's one thing about Dipset. Dipset gonna have their sound,
But they don't
But
go
to hear them
outside of it.
right, go outside of it.
I remember when I heard Jada Kiss on that Pop Bottles record, and I flipped. He ate that record.
Right.
Remember the one?
Yeah.
I love hearing Jada on those kind of beats though, but Jada can't pick beats to save his damn life.
Yeah, but that tells you.
I call that the
from
Method
what
Man
region.
syndrome. You can't put an album together to save your life, but when you do albums with Red and when you do Woo and you do guest features, you're a star,
Yeah.
but your own projects are garbage.
James Hoser,
Who the hell is that?
he broke the Jeopardy record, and the only reason that shit is important is because when I was little, Gloria off of White Man Can't Jump was my girlfriend,
Oh, that was everybody's girl.
and he broke the record.
Rosie Perez.
Rosie,
Yes, sir.
Woo, Rosie was bad,
sir.
bro.
You said you brought the water. I brought you the water.
That was my first time seeing the nipple. That movie.
Well,
And I-
we're not all
and
in love with Rosie Perez. And then J-Lo when she played Selena
Listen, man, I still
in the
love
purple
Rosie.
tights. Boy, we were just rewinding it.
Bruh,
Rewinding
that
it.
movie. Ooh, she was, ooh, Lord.
Then she went on flat.
Yeah, she disappeared after that.
Yeah.
Give me some.
Let me see. Let's jump around. You know what? Let's see. Speaking of sports, let's jump back into sports. Boxing.
Oh man, it was a lot of
Anthony Joshua
got his big ass knocked down.
got knocked out.
And then turned around and won this shit by running. I'm gonna put it out there. He ran, boy.
You don't want to.
He didn't run.
I would say Anthony Joshua's last fight with Ruiz is a combination of how he won. He ran, he played the circle, you know what I mean? But Ruiz looked like absolute
He looked shit.
trash.
He looked shit.
And he admitted as much. He said,
Yeah.
I didn't put time in the gym. He said, I
But
came
he
in
looked like
overweight.
he did though.
But I knew that was a one trick pony fluke. I said, he ain't gonna do that again. He was out of shape, bro.
If he was in shape, I think he
would've
would have beat
beat
him
him.
because Joshua didn't start running until his ass got caught.
and
He
understand,
got caught in the third
and
round.
understand how heavyweight works. It don't matter what you come in. They don't have a weight limit. So he came in at 80 something, bro?
I don't know. He
Oh.
was bad.
Something, what was it?
He was
bad.
close to 300.
I think he was like
280.
280.
Close to 300.
280
Yeah, 286.
Dog,
I remember
he was
that.
his
Yeah.
own worst enemy, bro.
Yeah.
He
His
looked
team,
bad.
He got caught up in his own hype and being a star and I made this money, I could feed my family.
Because you know what his team
It's
said?
hard not to be though.
His team said he was calling in, canceling training. Like when it was training, he would call in, cancel, do that. I mean, he had never had that before in his life. The money, the fame, everything. But it just goes to show, like Marvin Hagler said, he said it's hard to get up and train or something when you're sleeping in silk sheets.
Facts.
He said that. Like look at Mayweather. Can nobody take his work ethic from him?
Right.
Mayweather trains right now, still runs 5
That's
miles.
because he
3
go
miles.
party and then he go run to the house.
And he don't drink and smoke. He keeps his body pure, man. So ain't no excuse for Ruiz. Ruiz beat himself. Let's just
Right.
put it out there. He
But
beat
that
himself.
motherfucker still ran though. He ran.
He did. He didn't,
He ran.
He didn't want to engage. He was
Yeah.
too scared. He get caught in that weak chin, so he don't want to fight Wilder.
Man, listen.
Talking about he would accept a fight with Fury.
Man, speaking of, let's roll right into it. Wilder Fury 2,
He
February.
gonna lose again. He can't take a punch, bro.
Fury?
He can't take too many of them punches like that.
Dog.
I don't know how many people can take that Wilder punch like that.
As long as Wilder has tightened up his catching Fury's movement, because that's one thing he does real good is move around.
Right.
I see Wilder winning. Definitely.
His mid-work has to be better.
Right.
I will admit. He has to be able to catch those jabs a lot easier, a lot better than what he did.
If he wins, his next fight needs to be Joshua. Just for the simple fact that
Joshua already said he ain't fighting him.
Bitch.
That's why I said they fight him. They put out like a 4-fight lineup, and his name was nowhere to be found on there. Just like Bud Crawford. Look, I'm gonna take a quick second from our list that we hitting. Bud Crawford. I don't want to hear nobody else talking about no Bud Crawford this, Bud Crawford that. Bro, you just rejected a fight against Sean Porter. I don't want to hear it. He is one of the top welterweights, and you call yourself pound for pound. You have to fight him.
Right.
You want to, even for Spence, I'm going to look at you and say, look, you want to fight me? You got to fight that man. Now, you just said you don't want to fight him. He's a close person to coming to beat me. And you running from him. Nah, man. I don't want to hear it. Go back down this list, man. Women's soccer. Women's soccer won the World Cup, and that's not even the big thing. They were mad because they only got 200,000 apiece.
When you break that down, they didn't really have much of an argument.
They didn't.
Because they get a higher percentage per player,
which they negotiated,
than the men do.
Right.
But women's soccer don't make that much money.
Right. In endorsements.
So it's not the league's fault, and it's not like they're getting paid by the U.S. It's an international league.
Facts.
But they get paid more by percentage. So if you're getting 50% of every dollar that comes in, and I'm getting 10% on my end, that right there might sound like, oh, it's unfair. You're getting so much more. But if you only bring in $100 and I bring in $1,000,
right?
Who's making more?
And they're relying off the fame of the game with the players. You're in hopes of making this and making that.
Hey man, you know what? Hot take, and it's not even a hot take. It's just a fact. Listen, man, the biggest problem when women complain about not getting paid as much from their sides of entertainment.
Hold that thought. He's saying this shit.
Okay, yeah.
Listen, man, women, when they complain about we're not making as much on these entertainment things, whether it's sports or whatever, movies, don't get mad and look at men.
I think it's
outdated. Look at women. Listen, man, if you make a women's Ghostbuster movie and women look like, I don't really care about that shit, and men look at it like, I don't really care about that shit, you ain't gonna make no money.
Well, first of all,
but then they want to complain.
In it.
It's like,
but
dog.
I think
and listen, man, there's valid inequalities for women, and I hate having to say that like I'm qualifying my statement, but dog, there's a whole lot of complaining that goes on. It's like, man, you doing that shit for the timeline, babe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of arguments that people that women make or people may make in support of women. Not saying anything isn't valid, but a lot of that shit is outdated. You know what I mean? Women are, I would say, especially in the black community, it's a matriarch. It's a matriarch society. When you look at who holds a lot of the higher positions in companies. You know what I mean? Now, on the flip side, I think we're definitely moving into a movement which that kind of foreshadows the decade wrapping up the decade, but economy has kind of pushed men to start their own businesses. Yep. You know what I mean? We don't want to be in the workforce anymore. But you also look to, like I said, you look into corporate America. Black women are getting pushed a lot faster than men.
They're making women CEOs, and I'm not mad. They're making them top execs.
Right.
Women are now in positions, calling shots, making well over six figures, and I feel like it's intentional.
It is intentional.
I feel like it's intentional. But guess what, though? I don't give a damn.
Because it's the black feminine.
Because guess what? If my old lady's making $400,000-500,000, I still benefit anyway.
Yeah,
you dig what I'm saying? Though, but
if there is a union, but because most of the time there's not. They're pushing away from unions.
But
too.
I'm glad you said that because it felt like I was the only one that. I said, damn, it looks like they're intentionally promoting women and not pushing the men and whatnot, which I'm not mad at. But I'm glad that you noticed that, and it's about time.
Right.
Did you hear about the minimum wage being pushed up throughout the country?
What they gonna push it up to?
To $15. That'll be minimum. But guess who ain't doing it? Texas. Texas is the most, the fastest growing state of all the 50 states, and they not doing it. So they're jumping from $7.15 to $15 minimum wage, and Texas ain't even in on it.
Now, is that a federal minimum wage?
That's minimum wage, federal minimum wage. But it's only so many states though.
Yeah, I'd have to look into that.
Yeah, check it out. I read it yesterday on the gram, and you should have saw the comments on the people in Texas. Like, God damn it, because
But you can't be surprised.
I'm not.
You can't be surprised
because we're gonna be the last to legalize weed too.
Right. We can't be surprised, and we got so many people jumping up the mood this motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like right now.
Y'all messed up the traffic, bro.
I'm checking out these cribs, though, bro. House shopping hurts now because I'm looking at cribs that once was like $1,200, $1,300, $2,200, $2,300. I said, damn. Apartments, $1,150 for a one bedroom. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn, bro.
Mm-hmm. The demand is too high.
In Texas,
a house will be on the market for 2 weeks.
If you trying to get out, Texas used to be.
Yeah.
People from Cali come in here and be like, $175 for that. They're like, boy, back in Cali, that's $700,000-$800,000.
Oh, we moving to California to grounds. It's gonna so be like that.
Listen, man, if you trying to get a house out here now at a price that's really affordable, take your ass up to Sherman.
Right.
We gotta damn go.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Because no offense to nobody, but my essays, that's where you're gonna be chilling with the essays, man. You know what I'm talking about?
But you know what?
I'm saying in the Mexican neighborhoods, though, that's where you can find. They not complaining, but you know how niggas are though. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to get something that's affordable for us. We wanna.
It's all about what it look like.
Yeah. And my thing is, do you have a roof over your head?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Think about that.
I just said that last night. We talked about Jeffrey Epstein. Boom! Popeye chicken sandwiches came back again. So
bro,
came back.
Bro, so here's the joke. I was leaving the dollar store, and I'm coming down the street. I'm like, damn, this is so Popeye's chicken sandwich ass line. Traffic. I'll be goddamn if it was.
Chicken.
I was just kidding, bro. I had forgotten that next Sunday, that was the day.
They came back.
I was like, bro, I was just kidding, bro. There we go, black folks.
They good, man. Shoot, Popeye chicken came back.
I ain't even try to mess with it, dog.
Came back. Oh, you didn't get one the second time.
Nah.
That's some fishy shit. You take it off.
Marketing.
First of all, why don't ask questions, y'all? We don't ask questions. All right, so you call it marketing, I call it a whole different thing. First of all, they said they ran out of chicken. You run out of chicken, and then you got all the chicken in the world.
Genius.
Okay, I got cut. I done cut myself. I'm shaving. Yeah, you take the chicken. I had a brain fart. Sorry. You take the chicken away. You bring it back. What the hell did you do to them chickens? Where'd you get these extra chickens from?
Listen, man.
Man, y'all eating petri dish.
You know.
Dish meals.
If you want to talk about this, no, you know what? They treated it like drugs.
It is.
Look, they caused the drought. You know what I mean?
It's
like, oh man, we ain't got it no more, man. We got to deal with these regular sandwiches for now. But when the block get hot again, it's like boom, got that now.
It was,
got that now.
We go back to what we said at the beginning of the show. Food is a drug. Listen,
man, Chick-fil-A never ran out of chicken sandwiches, man. Popeyes came through like Wu-Tang. They said, "Hey, we got it over here, man. They got garbage down the way."
Look, the FDA is not called the Food and Drug Administration for a reason. It's for no reason, man. It's named that for a reason. Your food is a drug. I'm just good. You may not want to hear it, may not want to listen, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is.
Give me something.
Let me see. Before I get into these last ones, before we go into the decade, let me see what else I got over here. Let's jump back into sports again. There's a lot of jumping around. I like it that way. AB.
Oh, goddamn.
AB.
Bro, he need to go get some help.
AB
need help, bro.
Listen.
It's sad to see.
All that. You know what's funny? All the people that swore he was some kind of genius in planning it all.
At first, it looked that way. But AB need help, fam.
Man, all that money lost to Oakland. All that money lost to New England. Bruh, My
He could
homeboy
use that $50 million now. All these cases.
Man, my homie Tony, we was at work and he stood there. He's like, "Hey man, you know he working out in New Orleans?" I said, "What?" I said, "Don't sign that man, dog. Don't do it, man. Let him be where he's at, bro."
Hey, we need help, bro.
As talented as he is,
Hey, we need help.
I don't care, man. I don't want him.
He ain't all that.
Hey, we need help, man. I hate to see it, and the media just eating it up.
I'd rather y'all re-sign Dez, man, than sign that.
What they call it, Wacko Jacko? You remember Wacko Jacko? Remember they was on Wacko Jacko struck again.
CNN called Michael Jackson Wacko Jackos.
Bruh, they doing the same. ESPN is doing the same type of AB watch. Yeah. Same shit.
Hey, man. Listen.
And Stephen A. Punk ass just every day, he having a field day with the shit.
Yeah, of course.
Bron and AD team up and get smacked open tonight.
There's two teams. There's two teams that the Lakers don't match up good against. Us and the Clippers.
They finna get smacked tomorrow.
Because you
beat that
know
ass.
damn well we should have won that first one because your boy Dwight Howard held Seth Curry come around that corner to free up Danny Green for that shot. So really we should be 2-0.
But you know what? Even with that, and I keep saying this, even with that hold, that was bad defense on Self.
It was.
Self still had time to get out there.
Yeah.
If you do a proper closeout, you right there.
Right there in his face. Yep.
So that even though the play shouldn't even happen. They should have called and blew the whistle. Yeah, that
but
definitely.
I'm proud because to me, we're overachieving. To me, we are.
I don't think so. The Mavericks were nice.
They're nice, but I didn't think we was third, fourth in the West nice. But then I didn't realize how bad the rest of the West was going to be. I didn't foresee Portland being this damn bad. But then, what's your man's name?
Is it because of that bad, or is it because the NBA is just getting better? Like, there's no every night you have to play.
Look at the East. The East is powerful.
That's what I'm saying. But every night you have to come to play.
Yeah, you do. Because we showed you right there. We broke the streak for the Lakers. We broke the streak for the Bucks. You got to come and play. You got to come and play.
You always know the NBA is balanced when the middle of the pack is either hovering right above 500, 500, or right below 500. You have about 10 to 15 teams that sit in that spot. That's when you know the NBA is no joke. You have to play every night.
Yeah, because even with our record in the East now, we would still be, I think, damn near 6th. I was like, damn, East. You remember back in the day, our record, you'd be like, if we was in the East, we'd be 3rd or 4th. Now, ain't the case no more.
Yeah, the East got squads.
The East got some squads.
And you know who looking real smart right now?
Who is that?
The Magic.
Yeah.
Because they might not look good on the standards right now. Markelle looking nice.
And it just took time. Philadelphia just gave up on him, man.
They fucked him up in the first place.
Yeah.
Whatever they did with that shooting coach to try to correct him, they messed something up in that boy's shoulder. And he had to deal with what he had to deal with mentally. Markelle, I say next year, you're going to start seeing
All-star.
that number 1 pick.
All-star.
Yeah.
He's going to be all right.
Because athleticism-wise, he already in the top tier.
Well, he was the top pick for a reason, though.
Facts.
He was the top pick for a reason, though. But the whole thing he went through, that 2 years for him had to be mentally draining. Had to be mentally draining.
Lakers got smacked open tonight and Christmas.
Yeah.
That's just toughness.
And I love how Kawhi handles everything. They said, how do you feel about being 2-0 against the Lakers? He says, it's not like I'm going to get an LA trophy.
Facts.
He was like, hey, it's
all about that ring.
He said, right now, this is regular season. Okay, yeah, we beat them. So.
And I keep telling people like, man, the Clippers ain't that. I say, man, the Clippers are out there practicing. They don't play for real until they get those marquee games.
And their key thing is they got a rotation.
Yeah.
You got a cat come off the bench that can hit you for 20 any night, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lou Will?
Yeah.
He's coming off your bench.
Yeah.
If I'm the Clippers, I'm going after Crawford. Something, man. You know what I'm saying? Add me another little piece.
Just get an Iggy. I
think Iggy will help you on D.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all you need.
Yeah, and they already got 3 bullies on D.
But Treetop, I've been hearing whispers about something. Mavericks looking at Andre Drummond.
We need somebody like that.
We need a real legitimate big
but
man.
who we giving up?
That's the part I don't. That's the part I don't know.
Who we giving up?
I love our squad, though. I love our squad. I do.
I think you hold fast and get somebody out the draft. Because this is a year of big man. You know, every year you got hiring, firings. You got a lot of power forwards and centers coming out this year.
Look what we're doing right now without a legit big man.
Right.
So I think I'm with you. Don't make unless it's a move that you can't pass up and we not getting gutted.
Because with Drummond, you What the reason why the Mavericks are so deadly right now, you have to guard everybody, no matter where they at on the bench. Because even Boban can shoot that mud from the three.
Can shoot.
So you have to come out here and respect them. Yeah. Andre don't give you that. Andre makes everybody sink back in.
Post game.
And that you lose that pick and roll ability.
Yeah, you do.
I don't like that.
You do. It does slow everything down though. That's like when I used to think I wanted LaMarcus Aldridge. Remember, I used to love LaMarcus. Now those days are over. That's not. You got the Joel Embiid now that can shoot the three, that can run, that can dribble.
Yeah.
The big man, the old center days, they're over.
Yeah. Yeah.
The role has been revolutionized.
And San Antonio won't allow LaMarcus to even show that part of the game.
Nah.
So you can't see what he can do.
Mm-hmm.
What we got?
All right. So before we get into 2020, what we expect, or before we get into
you want to go ahead and talk about the decade?
Yeah. Well, before we get into the decade, lastly about this year, we had death this year.
Yeah, rest in peace to everybody that lost somebody.
So first, Mac Miller.
Damn.
I don't know if you follow or listen to Mac that much.
Yeah, I do. Budden is
dog. When Mac died, man, I don't know if you know, but he was on Twitter the night of, before it was revealed he died overnight. He was talking about it was either a collaboration album or tour or Currency.
That would have been dope.
And then a couple hours later, the news comes up, overdose. Some drugs, man.
Juice WRLD.
Some drugs. Juice WRLD. Same thing, man. Drugs. It's sad, bro. 21 years old, man.
And realistically, and I'm not making no pun. This is no pun intended. You take that charge, and you socially, I hate to say it, but socially, you become a star even more. Now your street cred come up, because he's not even that type of artist. So now you can take that charge. You become this now,
right? Man, and it's like obviously it was in a panic.
Fact, it definitely was.
If you got guns and 70 pounds of weed on your plane,
700 pounds. It was 700.
700. I thought it was 70.
Was it 70? I could have sworn it was 700. It was a lot of weed, bro. But regardless, the guns is what got him in trouble. The guns.
Yeah, so yeah, it was 70.
It was 70. Okay, 70.
But
guns.
so it's like if you have that, and granted, yeah, that can scare pretty much anybody, because now you're looking at interstate trafficking,
right?
But you have all this that you can't do nothing about. It's there. You know, police are gonna be there. They're gonna find it. What's the point of swallowing the pills?
I bet there's so many goddamn hiding places on the airplane.
Right. You could have flushed that.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
And they would have dissolved in the water.
But I guess it was just in a panic, man. He downed it, and it took him out. Now, I never really listened to him. I ain't gonna act like I was a fan of his.
Nah, I mean, it's just sad.
But it's sad, man. And obviously he had a hit record or 2 or 3, but he had a lot of potential. He had so much potential. And for him to go out that way, it's like...
One last thing before we get into the decade, kind of wrap up. Human trafficking, bro. Which it's not something new, but it's been just a spike in it. I guess because you have camera phones and cameras everywhere now. Kind of like with white policing. You know what I mean? Everybody's more aware. I guess this is the thing,
right?
But even with that, like, it just makes it harder to even if you don't have kids, it makes it harder to have kids. Like, if I didn't have kids right now, knowing what I know now, I don't know if I would want to have kids, bro. And I love my babies, but this world is so fucking ugly, bro.
That's a fact.
This world is so ugly.
That's a fact.
Like, knowing what I know now, because I didn't know what I know now then, I would be nervous as hell to have kids, bro.
Yeah.
From the feminization of males, and I got 2 boys. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's like, hey man, this is the Pipeline DFWI Radio. That was. We wrapping up. That's the wrap up to 2019.
Yeah. Wrapping up of 2019, and last one, not one to have to go back to sadness, but obviously Nipsey was this year.
Yeah, Nipsey
first quarter this year, man. So I mean, look, man, and we spoke about Nipsey a lot, so there's really no need to go deep into it again, but really, man,
marathon got to keep going.
Listen, man, drugs, violence, leave that shit, man. Leave that. I mean, obviously, it's
gonna be still.
It's gonna still be there,
but man, like,
do what you can, man. Leave that. We don't need it, man. We don't need it. Rest in peace, Nip.
So before we gonna do a quick summary of the decade, because 2010 went by fast. Man.
Yeah, it did.
2010 went by fast, and under your comments, I wasn't able to go Facebook Live today, some goddamn reason, but under the comments, man, y'all, once we do post these things, what were some of the events that you remember in 2010?
Ooh, 2010.
Like some significant things. Like,
you know what? And it's part of something that I wanted to go over for the decade, but one of the biggest things, man, Twitter. Twitter became the source of everybody communicating. You know what I mean? Like 2009 going into 2010 and going forward, Twitter became, it's like, you remember they used to say social networking?
Right.
Because it was like, this is how we can connect. We can, you know what I mean, make something happen here. And then at some point, it just smoothed over into social media.
Right.
Now it became, how can we sell you something? How can we get you to buy something? You know what I'm saying? So now it went from how can you gain from this to how can we gain from you? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But, man, 2010, it's a blur. It's a blur. But, yeah, man, I know Twitter became, like, it blew up.
Yeah. With that, I must say that because it goes perfectly into one thing I think that happened in this decade, the end of privacy.
For sure.
You know what I mean? All those opt-ins.
Voluntarily.
You got this voluntary facts. All these little apps we getting, you gotta say, I agree here with that checkbox. Boom, we giving up privacy. Everybody, because we have this clown of a president right now, it makes Obama look that much better. But hell, I hate to say this, my people that look like me, Obama wasn't shit either. He signed the NDAA Act. That was a big step towards the end of your privacy. You know what I mean? Like, the only president that was for us was the one who got the drop top ride to a death. You know what I mean? And if you know what I'm talking about, if you don't know what I'm talking about, shame on you. But if you know what I'm talking about, it's JFK. You know what I mean? That was the realest president we had. And you seen what happened to that realness. They blew, man, look.
Took his top
I know he walked up to that car. He was like, oh, y'all some hoes. I know he had to be like, what is this shit? You go like, bro, how you have to know what's about to happen.
See, now before then and even up to then, a lot of times presidents would be in a convertible. Because it was just like, oh, it's the president. People want to see the president.
You think?
Yeah, that's how it was. After Kennedy is when they stopped having presidents being in convertibles. That's why when Obama got elected and they were
I didn't know that.
And they were in DC.
That sounds idiotic.
Oh, when Obama got elected the first time and they were doing that parade in DC and him and Michelle got out the car to wave at the people, they panicked. That was not planned.
That sounds idiotic.
Yeah, man.
I'm the leader of this free world. Bro, cover me up.
Free world.
Yeah, facts. A person like Trump being elected president, what does that say?
Man, that goes to show the foolishness of people. And it's not even so much about him. Because, you know, you have people that will be like, he's not a politician, he's a businessman. Bro, businessmen,
ask you question.
Businessmen are more politicians than politicians.
Or
they're the reason why you have lobbyists.
Or, with that said, this is a corporation. United States of America is a corporation. They just elected their next CEO.
Basically.
That's even more telling because you have motherfuckers who have no business talking about they want to be president, like Mark Cuban talking about I'm running for presidency. What?
Yeah, man.
What?
Popularity contest.
It's a popularity contest and it's a business, bro. Who can run the business the best?
Right.
And it's playing. I don't care what you say. It's playing to me.
They putting the U.S. on Shark Tank.
Say, bro. Say, bro. Man, look. The new bills.
Right.
That's how they gonna take the bills and shit.
Right.
The beginning of end of money was one thing that happened in this decade. I think you start seeing the beginning of end of paperbacks, coins, because now you look at the new coins now, them bitches ain't they may got 1% silver in there, 1% copper. You know what I mean? And then you had the bitcoins and the cryptocurrency coming in and all of that. And you got some places that won't even take $1.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Cash App popping up and Zelle popping up. Don't be confused. This is them killing money.
Right.
It's all digital.
Driving it down.
It's all digital.
And if you don't understand what that means, man, I don't know where you at. I don't know where you at in life.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That was crazy when I first heard the stores that won't even take cash any longer. Like when I first heard that, I was like, what?
Yeah, Mayweather better do something quick.
And then one last quick one before we talk about 2020 in ahead. The microscope on white policing. Like the Sandra Bland's and the Mike Browns and all of that, man. This was a big year for that, and racism, period. Feminism popped back up with the Me Too. You know what I mean? Like there was so much that shaped social movements. It was so much, and looking ahead into 2020, man, it's it brings me back to and I hate to say that people always say we all need to be one, but if everybody say that, but nobody cares about Aboriginal, Black, or whatever you want to call us, people that look like me, all three of us in here, nobody cares about us. Ain't nobody doing no movements about us, but it's movements.
But we don't care about us.
We do.
We do.
I think
but not the nigga.
There's not a unified we.
There you go.
It's not a unified we. I think we care. I think people actually care. But when you don't have the time, the money, the even freedom, the mental freedom to care, because you worrying about how I'm going to pay this bill or how I'm going to pay that bill, it's hard to care.
And you know what?
I got to take care of my own ass on my own.
Yeah, I got like capitalism is here for a reason.
And it's like you'll have moments that show the potential, but then it'll be wrapped up in something that's like, but was that part of it necessary?
Right.
Like you have a lot of people who traveled back to Ghana right now because it's 400 years to the date, well, to the year of what's recognized the start of international slave trade, right? But if it was just, we're going back to Africa, we're going to show you can tour here, you can come visit here, this is where our people come from, that would be great. I don't need you to include the whole slavery thing into it. I personally don't need it.
But they got to remind you, though.
I don't need it.
They got to remind you.
You know what I mean? Because if I see that there's hot, like, tourism going back to Ghana, going to South Africa, going to Nigeria, going to Namibia, going to Egypt, all this, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't need you to say, yeah, we going right now because we're celebrating.
Well, they gotta remind you. You gotta Harriet Tubman to
you know
remind
what I'm saying?
you. Like, you niggas is getting too riled up. Let's
like, what
remind
happens
your
next
ass. Shit, more black faces.
It's 401 years since slavery. Like, nobody cares about the and one.
Man, let's start wrapping this thing up, man. T. Jones,
Yo.
what would you like to see in 2020?
More money, more money.
It can be personal. It can be community.
I want to see some more damn vegan restaurants over in goddamn Grand Prairie, man. I need some more vegan options, bro.
Did that other one close?
Which one? No, it's still open, man. But
It's trash.
I be going to the vegan
everybody's
food.
ass
I go
it.
to the vegan food house shop. My girl Liz, but that's my spot. It's over there in Bishop's Arch District, which I get lost when I go over there now. But I would like to see more more vegan spots popping up though, because that equals us eating healthier in the whole nine. Because I love El Pelote, but god dang, they gotta go off Buckner.
Yeah, El Pelote is good.
Like when we go eat, we gotta go out.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Pizza Kitchen. Is that what you sent me?
Pizza Lounge.
Pizza Lounge. Damn good pizza, man.
I damn don't even want to eat there no more after I had what I had in Atlanta. Atlanta got a vegan pizza spot.
What's the name? It's nice, huh?
It's by Georgia Tech. I forget the name of it. That shit is fire.
Fire. Yeah, man.
Fire.
So I just want to see more vegan spots popping up. You know what I'm saying? Just in general, but hell, closer to me. Like, I be hungry, but hell, nigga, you don't feel like getting no gas. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Shit.
I feel you on that.
And that's black business ownership as well, though. So it's all in one. I just want to see more of that, though, man, because more black vegans are popping up.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at it, man.
Yeah, that means you aware that, like we said, the food is categorized in the Food and Drug Administration for a reason. It's a drug.
They buddies. They like this though. Food and drug. Yeah, they like this here.
It's a drug.
So you eat this here, you get sick.
Yeah.
You get the drugs. Those are designed to keep you on for the rest of your life until you die. And that's how you got $1 billion business right there. Though.
And don't be afraid to detox
because there's no money in healthy people.
Yeah, it's the business of treating, not healing.
Exactly.
So.
What about you?
Man, personally, I'd say what I want to see is obviously like more positivity. You know what I'm saying? Like even in like the way that we greet each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like even like just small things like that. You know what I mean? Like more positivity in how we talk to each other, what we eat, what we drink, how we think. You know what I mean? The information that we take in. Like I haven't been on social media like that for like the past majority of this month because it's like I just had to get away from it for a while. You know what I mean? Because it's so much information at once. It's like that's not normal.
Yeah.
You know? So that personally just health and wealth, you know what I mean? Health is gangster. You know
Facts.
what I mean? Love it. Yeah, bro. Love it.
Man, I'm gonna say this. For me, I want to see more in 2020, kind of going what T. Jones said with the black business. It's one of the reasons why we haven't been doing the show more frequently. And we haven't been here. And the
reason why I haven't been fussing.
Yeah.
Because I can't get mad at Treetop because he's not here because I love his show because he's doing exactly what I said.
It's a plan.
Yeah, it is.
I want to see us planning more.
Yeah.
A lot of reasons why we fail as a community is because we just jump into stuff and we don't plan shit.
Yeah, man.
And you have to have a plan. I'm learning that as I go. You know what I mean? Nobody taught me this shit.
Nah.
But when I quit my job, I stepped back. I took a step back and I looked at my music in particular to see why my shit wasn't booming compared to the people. And we'd be like, how the hell?
You gonna be like, damn, this dude, you can sell garbage?
But they had a brand,
yep,
and they marketed. And to do those two, you have to plan that shit out.
What they say, you can sell garbage.
Yeah, you can sell. Yeah. You can sell whatever you want.
If it's not the quality of the music, it's the game plan that they attacked with.
Right.
I can't do nothing but respect that hustle. That's why I say my hat's off. Long time ago to Soulja Boy. A lot of stuff people doing now, he was doing a long time ago.
Long time
ago. That little nigga's a genius.
Long time ago.
His music sucked, but his game plan was genius.
Yeah. And that I guarantee that don't just pop up. That is planning. That is it's the same thing with war. You don't just come out there and just say we finna fight each other. You come and scare out that battlefield. You see what the weaknesses are, and you attack those weaknesses. That's what I want to see us in 2020 start doing. And you can't start that until back to what y'all said. What you putting in your body. Yeah. If you can't even process what the hell is going on, good luck.
Yeah. If you're not around to do it, you know, because we eat bad.
Yeah.
We like fried every damn thing.
Yeah.
We got to cut that out, y'all.
But y'all know when I'm in my next phase. I'm in phase 1. So that disappearing is phase 1. When I start popping back up, that means we creating content. And that's when the podcast will come back. And see, it's all about a plan for me. So I'm almost out of phase 1. We almost there. So drop y'all social media handles.
The Mr. David on everything. That's where I'm at.
DFWI Radio, every platform. Jonesy Baby 75 Instagram.
If y'all need some DJs, man, call this man up.
Yeah, I'm DJing tonight too.
See what I'm saying? Hey, man, this is the Pipeline DFWI Radio. You can find me at Treetop Dallas and everything. On Instagram, it ain't gonna be nothing on there. That's part of the plan, man. But y'all
next time we see Treetop, Errol Spence gonna be fighting.
Nah, it ain't gonna be that long. Hopefully, it ain't that long. We almost halfway there. Like you see, we brought the lights in.
Hey,
we
man,
trying to test some lights. And
this
stuff
man
like
got to
that.
do what he got to do. I just love his show because it's one of the few shows that we cover so many things of importance with a little bit of sports and entertainment. So really, that's just me being like, you know how we do.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Bobby Fischer. Inside joke.
man, everybody trying to do great things. As long as everybody keep moving forward, progression is what it's about, man. We gonna get out of here. Y'all be safe on these roads, because these roads is ugly in Dallas right now. I don't know where y'all listening. If you listening, if you ain't listening, you know what you can do. But we out this thing. We out. Protect the light.